good morning to you all. So today we are going to learn about a new poem, Wind by Subramania Bharati. This poem describes the raw force of the wind in this poem. And before going into the lesson, let's see a recap about our previous class. So before going into the poem, we'll see a small recap of our previous lesson, The Lost Child. So it was a spring fair and all the people were going riding in the horses, and few of them were walking and few of them were riding on bullock carts. So there was a small little boy and he ran with his parents. So he was lagging behind to see the toys in the shops, and he got distracted over so many things. And it was the season of mustard flowering, and so the flowers were looking like golden petals, and the child saw dragonflies, butterflies, bees, and he wanted to catch it, but he couldn't catch it because it was fluttering their wings. So now when he got distracted over so many things, he asked his parents to get that to him, but his parents merely refused to get it to him. So he obeyed and he moved on, and finally they reached their fair, and various things attracted the child. He wanted garland, he wanted balloons. When he saw a sweetmeat seller calling burfi, since his favorite sweet was burfi, he wanted to have that, and he saw a snake charmer. Everything distracted him, and he wanted to try on everything. But now he knew the reaction of their parents, so he didn't ask his parent regarding anything, and he kept moving on. And finally he saw a merry-go-round, that is a roundabout, and children, women, men, everyone were enjoying the ride and laughing. So now the child had a little bit courage, and he asked his parents to allow him to play in the merry-go-round. So now when he got no reply, he slowly turned around, and now he saw that his parents were not there and he was lost. So now tears rolled down his eyes. He cried and cried, and he was running here and there, but he couldn't see his parents. He saw a big crowd over the temple, and he ran into the temple. So the child went ahead between the people's feet, and he was pushed back. So when a man heard his cry, he lifted him upon his arms. Now the man asked the child how he got there, and he also asked him the names of his parents. But the child he said that, I want to go to my father and my mother. Now the man wanted to make the child happy, so he gave him some balloons, he showed him the garlands, he showed the snake charmer, he showed the stalls of the sweetmeat seller, everything, and he asked the boy whether he want to have sweets, balloons or garland. But the boy, he kept on saying that he doesn't want anything, but he wants to go to his parents. So the end of the chapter shows nothing, so it may mean that the child has found his parents. Because however, in such circumstances, a child is often found out by his parents. So there is a possibility that someone might have restored the child to his parents. So this is the short recap of the lost child. Now we'll move on to the next lesson. Before moving into the lines, we'll see a small introduction about the author. So Subramania Bharati was the author of this poem, The Wind, and he was born on December 11, 1882. He was a Tamil poet from Tamil Nadu, and he was an independence fighter known as Mahakavi Bharati. He celebrated as one of India's greatest poets. Subramania Bharati was a prolific and adept in both the prose and poetry forms. His compositions helped rally the masses to support the Indian independence movement in South India, and finally he died on September 11, 1921. So here this poem was translated from the Tamil version by A.K. Ramanujan. So A.K. Ramanujan is a Kannada and English poet, and he is well known for his translation of classical and modern poetry. Now let's move on to the poem. Wind comes softly. Don't break the shutters of the windows. Don't scatter the papers. Don't throw the books on the shelf. There, look what you did. You threw them all down. You tore the pages of the books. You bought rain again. You are very clever at poking fun at weaklings. So here poking fun means making fun of something, and weaklings means a person who is weak. So here in this lines, the poet asked the wind to blow softly and not break the doors of the windows. So he asks it not to scatter the papers here and there. So he asks the wind not to throw down the books on the shelf, and this whole stanza implies a disapproval to the wind not to do such things as it is famed to do it. So it is shown that the wind has a powerful divine agency, and it has thrown all the books down. It has also brought the rain. Frail crumbling houses, crumbling doors, crumbling rafters, crumbling woods, crumbling bodies, crumbling lives, crumbling hearts. The wind god winnows and crushes them all. Here crumbling means falling or to cause something to break, and rafter means sloping beam which support the roof of the building, and winnows means separate by throwing something. So here the poet calls the wind as clever to make fun of the weak crumbling houses, because the wind, it breaks the houses, it breaks the doors, and it breaks everything like woods, bodies, hearts, and so many things. So it shows that the troubles and mysteries come at once in life as the wind does. And the poet says that the wind can tear down everything that is weak and meek. Meek means it's quite very soft. It means difficulties in life can lead to a loss of hope and loss of life. So it's up to the wind god to do, as the wind is a natural thing. So it's up to the wind god to do anything in the life. We'll see the rest of the lines and the poetic device used in this poem on our next class. Thank you so much for watching.